Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces.
Neymar! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Batistuta really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So the game's first significant moment. Oh, shooting chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Corner number 2, then. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Bale running with the ball. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, what a... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh! That's a half-decent try.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There will be a throw-in. Now he's off and running. Now it's Batistuta. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Has a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Kaká probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Pelé! And the shot!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. Aimed beyond the defence. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Vieira. That's a shade optimistic. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mateus powering forward here. Thuram. Vieira. That's an imaginative pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kaká. And here's Batistuta. Neymar. And he's running from Neymar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
He's beaten the last man! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Bale, in with the challenge. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And Batistuta! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Now that's well seen too. Kaká. And it's Yaya Touré. Searching pass he's played there. And this is Batistuta. Kaká. Oh, that's neat. Real chance! And he's there to belt it away. And it's Van Dijk. Mateus. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through. Can he finish? He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Thuram. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rijkaard, driving forward. Lovely ball. He's had a shot! He's scored! And the second half is off to a flyer. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Quality ball. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
And it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Can he get on the end of this? Skims one in. Cleared without complication. And he was quick to react. Thuram.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And that's gone loose. Great ball. And a shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He rises! Ronaldo attempts a clearance. Bale! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Liverpool have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. Kaka. Oh, he's been caught napping. Takes a shot! Araujo has got himself a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Now he's got space here. That's been cut out, well played. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Bale. He's found a way through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Yaya Toure. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Rijkaard. Kaka threads one in. Chiellini gets across to intercept that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a cute ball. Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. And this is Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bale's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Nedved tries to play it through, and he cuts out the supply. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes for a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Pelé taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Can he finish? It's in for the pieces! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Pass is just off target. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That's another chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Rummenigge really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That's an imaginative pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lahm carries the ball down the right. And it's Pedri. Nice control. They get a throw in. Pedri could try cutting inside here. Rodri has given away a free kick. Araujo gets his head on it! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lahm, big header! Goal! AC Milan are all square. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting. Oh, what has happened here? He's found a way through. He's in a good position here. Neymar. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lahm, and he's picked out the run. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early... Could be danger here! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good take, and is he in? Takes a shot! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pedri powering forward here, and it's Lam. Looking for options for movement. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rodri gets a foot in here. Great vision. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Araujo is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Can he spark a counter here? Pedri. Played in.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Araujo.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Pull it. Tries to pass it through. Now the cross. That pass isn't the best. And there's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. He gets big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Votre attention s'il vous plaît. Les propriétaires des voitures en stationnement sur la bretelle d'accès au stade sont priés de...
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And instinct climbs up big! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now he's got space here. Well read, and the danger is averted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Tries to play it through. Araujo. That's a good run down the left. And it's Dembele. And it's Vieira. Chance for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. Araujo goes steaming forward. Kaka. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Roberto Carlos could move up a gear here. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Vieira. Some good work on the right flank here. Cristiano Ronaldo, brilliantly cut out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, what a ball! Pedri, very much a man of this moment. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vieira.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's a mighty effort! They've scored! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Just 5 minutes left. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Neymar receives it in a wide position. Milan are looking to break at pace. Nicely weighted ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And he's running through. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Liverpool present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The major moment in the game. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Quality ball. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Vieira. Here's a sharp little ball here, and this is Rooney. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. For Messi. Rooney providing an outlet on that flank. Araujo does well to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira. Thuram spots it and intercepts.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Big chance! Vieira. Messi. Now it's Rooney. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Some good persistent defending here. Vieira. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass somewhat off target. And he's searching through. He's through, it's one-on-one. Can he finish? It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Cannavaro is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Neymar. That's good play. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Dembele. Messi. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And this is Dembele. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Threads one in. He won't be happy with that one. He has found the way through. And this is Neymar. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Tries to pass it through. Looking to play him in. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ambitious ball here. Dida gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now he's off and running. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Ernest.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us some...
And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Attention, changement.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. It's starting to look like a done deal now. And it's Lam. Great defending, strong and determined. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. And he welcomes it in. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Elects to cross. And this is Cruyff. Cross to the back post. Terrific header. Sticks it away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So is this the start of a comeback? Plays it in low. Dida claims it, safe hands. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar, Dembele. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Rijkaard. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. 75 minutes played. Knocks it into space. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Dembele. Can he get it through? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ferdinand. Ronaldo is sharing after that one. Cannavaro. Nicely weighted ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Has a look and plays it forward. He's having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Cruyff has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
À leur place, le numéro 87. Le numéro 24. Changement.
And it's Nedved. It's a searching pass. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ronaldo with a beautifully timed run. This is Dembele. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pedri. Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Nedved has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now.
That's been slipped through, and he was alert to it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Drogba. Oh, that's a very... And the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Drogba. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Drogba! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate...
Cristiano Ronaldo! That was travelling.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vieira. Now it's Pelé. Nicely weighted ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nesta calmly anticipates. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That pass isn't the best. He's on it, can he get away? And he's gone searching crossfield. That's a throw. Ferdinand. Over to the other side. Pelé looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Drogba. He could be in here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Drogba looking for a runner. And he cuts out the supply.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That is ended up in no man's land. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Forwards and with intent. And this is Messi. Looking for options for movement. No, again there's no way through. Cannavaro. Pass somewhat off target. Thuram.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Cannavaro. And it's played. Bullish header! Firm header, just And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 18, Drogba. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 20, changement.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Liverpool come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he plays one through. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Pelé. Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Cristiano Ronaldo. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Tries a measured ball. Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Attention, changement.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar plays it short. The keeper gets his hands on it. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. Yaya Toure. Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. It's a searching pass. Araujo. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Ernest. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Knocks it into space, and he shoots! Swept in. Good read, needed to be. Vieira. Chiellini. That's a sharp pass. Can he get on the end of this? He's cut it out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Neymar. Looking for the run. And this is Neymar. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rijkaard. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yaya Toure. Searching passes played there. And he welcomes it in. And a chance! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Paris Saint-Germain take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Neymar! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. That's an imaginative pass. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Messi. Now the ball in. And that will be it. Liverpool were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, that's it for tonight's match.